Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If nautical nonsense be something you wish,
SpongeBob SquarePants!
then drop on the deck and flop like a fish!
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Ready? SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants!
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, CV. I'm Peyton Haller.
And I'm Bradford Simmons, here with your announcements for April 18th, 2023.
All 9th and 10th graders, Saturday, May 6th, service hours are available at the YMCA. Please see Ms. Jones for more information.
Attention 9th, 10th, and 11th grade students, volunteers needed. Senior project service hours or NHS service hours can be earned. Center Grange Primary School is having its story walk on Tuesday, May 23rd, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Hours will be available over several days for prep, setup, and cleanup. More details to follow, but please let Ms. Jones know if you're available.
Attention all seniors. The senior field trip to Kennywood is on Friday, May 12th. We will be selling tickets in the cafeteria during both lunches on April 25th, 26th, and 27th. The price is $35 for the all-day ride ticket and the bus up and back from Kennywood. No students are allowed to drive themselves. The park is not open to the public on this day. Permission slips must be filled out and turned in when purchasing tickets. Cash and checks made payable to CVHS are accepted. Permission slips will be outside our classrooms. Any questions, please see Ms. McCracken or Ms. Kramer.
Attention students and staff, Club Hope will be holding its first annual Walkathon for Hope on Friday, May 19th from 6 to 11 p.m. on the high school track. Students and staff will register in teams, and at least one person from your team will need to be walking for the entire 5 hours. When you are not walking, there will be games on the football field as well as food and a Chinese auction. Please support those who have been impacted by cancer by walking for hope. The cost is $5 per person. Donations will be accepted as well. Look for the sign-up sheet soon in the cafeteria. Any questions, please see Mrs. Brown.
That's all we have for you today, CV. Now into sports, Brady and Lana.
Good morning, CV. I'm Landon Gagne.
And I'm Brady Hudson, here with your sports updates for today.
Our varsity baseball team hits off against Beaver Way at 4 o'clock.
Boys and girls varsity track team starts up against Ambridge and Beaver at home today at 3:30.
Tomorrow, the unified track team shoots off away at 4 o'clock at Kiski Era High School.
That's all we have for your sports today, CB. Now on to a special segment with myself and my partner, Brad. Hello, my name is Brady Hudson.
And I'm Bradford Simmons with a special ChatGPT feature on AI.
Some of you might be completely aware of what we're talking about, while others of you might have no clue.
We're here to provide you with background information on what it does and recent developments in the sector.
San Francisco-based firm OpenAI created the AI chatbot ChatGPT. Elon Musk and Sam Altman co-founded OpenAI in 2015, and it's supported by well-known investors, most notably Microsoft.
ChatGPT is unique in that it is a text-based tool that can respond to user requests with human-like comments such as Shakespearean-inspired poetry or suggestions for what to do at a child's birthday party.
GPT is one of the biggest and most potent language processing AI models to date, with a massive 175 billion, you heard me folks, billion parameters.
ChatGPT became the fastest growing consumer application in history when it reached 100 million monthly active users just 2 months after its debut.
While studies claim that generative AI isn't yet capable of obtaining general intelligence comparable to that of humans, many people are wary of its potential and even worry that it could eliminate human employment opportunities.
On the other side, though, some people think that tech firms are moving too quickly to introduce potent artificial intelligence technology that has the potential to one day surpass human intelligence.
Recently, Elon Musk and Steve Wozniak, the co-founder of Apple, called for a 6-month halt to think about the dangers and future of AI.
According to the letter that was published, recent months have seen AI labs locked in out-of-control race to develop and deploy even more powerful digital minds that no one, not even their creators, can understand, predict, or reliably control.
That is very scary, folks. And here's something to add on to that. A professor at Cornell University said, a pause is a great idea, but the letter is very vague and doesn't take the regulatory problems seriously here. As you can see, there are always two sides of the story.
You can see that Chat, GPS, and AI are all advancing at a rate that has never been witnessed before. There are a lot of benefits and drawbacks on both sides. Overall, technology will continue to advance, and this sector's new market appears to be moving in that direction.
Now, my partner and I will show you an informative video on AI and what's to come.
So all of a sudden AI is everywhere. People who weren't quite sure what it was are playing with it on their phones. Is that good or bad?
Yeah, so I've been thinking about AI for a long time, since I was in college, really. It was one of the things that, the sort of 4 or 5 things I thought would really affect the future dramatically. It is fundamentally profound in that the smartest creatures, as far as we know, on this earth are humans, is our defining characteristic.
Yes.
We're obviously weaker than, say, chimpanzees, and less agile, but we are smarter. So now what happens when something vastly smarter than the smartest person comes along in silicon form? It's very difficult to predict what will happen in that circumstance. It's called the singularity. It's, it's a singularity like a black hole, because
Yes.
you don't know what happens after that. It's hard to predict. So I think we should be cautious with AI, and I think there should be some government oversight, because it affects it's a danger to the public. And so when you have things that are a danger to the public, like, let's say, so food and drugs. That's why we have the Food and Drug Administration,
Right.
and the Federal Aviation Administration, the FCC. We have these agencies to oversee things that affect the public, where there could be public harm. And you don't want companies cutting corners on safety, and then having people suffer as a result.
When you look at the AI field today and you see all these announcements and breakthroughs, what excites you the most?
So with today's technology, delivering high quality education to everybody on earth, it's just the beginning, right? Even fairly simple AI tutoring tools have been shown to be very effective. So that can only get better if we figure out how to roll it out to the people who really need it, right? So there are hundreds of millions of people for whom education simply doesn't exist. It's out of reach, it's too expensive, it's too difficult for governments to organize, and that could really help. From the beginning of time, it's been a struggle for us to have enough for everyone to have a good standard of living. And now, perhaps we have a chance to get there.
All right, CV, as you can see from those last 2 videos, how we feel about AI and ChatGPT as a whole, it's very different, but it's something that could be very helpful for our future as humans, but also be scary.
Yeah, there's a lot of benefits and negative sides to the ChatGPT and artificial intelligence. But if we could understand how to put it into our daily lives and benefit us, it could be a very good thing.
So there you have it. Form your own opinion, CV. God bless.